Guys, I am not using StreamYard. Well, I'm going to use this though. Give me a second. Sorry about all the movement. I'm not using StreamYard right now, so let me know for sure if you can see me and hear me, because it could buffer here where I am without using StreamYard. I see Kristen from the Chitties, and I see Gant Homesteading, and that would be Ivy. I need to find my glasses. That is so frustrating when I have problems getting a live stream going. Now, I've used both StreamYard and live stream through YouTube enough to know how to do this, and I just it seems like it's different every other time that I use it, and I don't know why. And there's Diana. I'm back. Yes. Lorie Carp, Peggy. How are you guys doing? Don't forget, smash that like button way in. They tell me that it helps, and so let's do it. Let's do it to get the algorithm moving. What's up, Lynn? Sarah? Sarah says it's not pouring, but we'll take what we can get out here in West Central Oklahoma. Hey, there's Fowler Family Farm too. Mike, let me know when you're ready for some more chickens. And actually, I said that she's laid one egg in the past probably 4 days. But if I can get some eggs, I will, if you want me to. Or we can wait till next spring when I should have at least 2 more hens, and maybe if the third one's a hen, I'm not for sure yet. And I'll be able to get a whole bunch of eggs. If you guys haven't seen that video over at Fowler Family Farm where a snake came in and caused havoc on their brooder, go check that out. Would somebody put their channel in the chat? Just got a text from someone. I got distracted. Sorry, guys. So how's it going for everyone? I think we got those wasps taken care of from the last video. We had to go back. Even after I put the fence up, we sprayed some more. They were not wanting to leave that area. And I guess when we sprayed it, we got the nest, but I guess there were so many wasps that had like gone out and done, I don't know, wasp things, went grocery shopping or whatever they do. And so when we sprayed the nest, then you still had some coming home in the evening, and they weren't happy about the condition of their home and bodies on the floor. But I think we got them. So everybody's having good weather, it looks like. I think weather's the first topic in every live stream that I have. Like, it takes so long to get the conversation going. I think weather is always the first topic. I think I'm gonna go back and look at the live streams and see. It seems like everybody talks about the weather the first, including me, because I really don't know what to say when I first get in. Pure Okies in here. Fowler says, let's get baby chicks in the fall to winter. That way there are no snakes around. Okay. If you want, I will try to collect some eggs and see if I can put them in the incubator. Now she's got to lay them. I might have to go get some, like, so we reduced the protein content. The feed we have lower protein in the feed that we have now, because we have so many laying hens and not enough people eating the eggs. So I really didn't worry about getting that protein up. And so, because I wasn't really trying to produce a lot of eggs. So maybe if I go get something with more protein, she'll start producing on a more regular basis. Susie said wasp are no joke. And no, I don't think they are. I was scared to get back in there. I was very nervous to get back in there and put that fence up. Hey, Cindy. Fowler family says I talk weather and usually add a weather map in most of my videos. And I do actually, yeah, I think I might, well, it depends on what's going on. No, I don't always mention the weather. But like if it rained and we've been needing it, I'll mention it. Or if it's been really hot, you know, those several days, I think I mentioned it several times. But I think in every live stream, that's the first topic uh, in my live streams. Now, you know, other people have thousands, hundreds, and thousands of people in their live stream, and everybody's talking every which direction. They probably don't talk about the weather. Peggy says, around here, Mike, snakes never completely hibernate. We have them all winter. They just hibernate on the cold days and come out when it's warm. And so Peggy, we'll see them here. We'll see them here on the warmer winter days, but they're not active. They're like really slow. They're not really a threat to anybody. There's Pat K. Barnes. Pierogi says no rain here yet, but clouds are nice. We had just a sprinkle, just probably an hour ago. Nothing really big. I hope it rains. Sarah, hey Lorie, I don't know if you remember, I was talking guineas last time I was in a live. I lost both of my hens 5 days to some unknown predator. Yeah, I remember us talking about, I'm sorry I don't remember you specifically, but I do remember us talking about the guineas. So you know I don't like them. I'm sorry that you lost them. I don't mean to be like cold-hearted or anything, but guineas are just, they're noisy and they're hard to keep. Like they are, for me, they just kept getting taken out one by one predator or another. And I think some of them went out by owls at night. Joe, hello. Sarah Smith. I'm gonna have to try to remember that name. I am sorry. I do remember the conversation. Okay, beam me up, Mr. Scott. It took me a minute to read that. It was mid 60s today here in Denver. And then Mom's in here. Hey, and beam me up, Mr. Scott. I've seen you. I've seen you several times before, but I haven't seen you in a long time. Is Diane in here? I must have missed Diane. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I forgot. We got 25 in here and 17 thumbs up. I'm glad you're here too. Beam me up, Mr. Scott. Beam me up, Mr. Scott. So right now, Greg and I are working. Yeah, Diane's in here. And Ben's over acres. Right now, well, okay, yesterday Greg and I started working on a goat shelter, or adding on to the goat shelter, or right next to the goat shelter. Because now we have the turkeys out there. We've got, you know, we kept 2 of the does, I think 2, from this year. They're bigger now. And so I have 2 extra does that need to have a shelter. And then I have the turkeys over there, plus Tucker is staying over there a lot. So we're adding on to their little shelter. And I decided to go ahead and use wood pallets. And I don't know how this is going to turn out. We're adding on to the side of it, so there will be a different entrance. It'll be its own shelter, but it will be attached, sort of. We're not fancy builders. We're not carpenters. You want some good carpentry work, go over to Fowler Family. Hey, by the way, Kristen at the Chitties, Amy is supposed to be in here, living in abundant grace. she had some questions about um, green eggs. What produces green eggs? What two kinds of birds would she mix to get a green one that lays green eggs? Is that DGR for freedom? I think that's what it says. Hello from Mineral Wells, Texas. Sarah says, any luck on rehoming Chase? How old is he? I have 8 does and 3 wethers. I'm not sure I'm up to keep him an intact buck quite yet. So I haven't sold him, but I don't know if you if you go watch the last video, I might have fixed his fencing. So right now he is back over with the other buck. They just have a higher fence, and so far he has not gotten out. So he may, I don't know, he might be good. I don't know. Nah. Katie D, hello. Olive eggers do green, I think. Yeah, but I think you can, I might have missed her response. I think you can mix, I don't know. It seemed like you can mix like an Easter egger with one of those that lay the brown eggs, like a rooster of one of the ones that lay a brown egg or something like that. Elaine, Lorie, and Greg, and everyone not able to respond. Hello, Lorie and Greg, and everyone not able to respond. Just hear and listen and give LG Homestead a thumbs up. Well, I appreciate that, Elaine. Rhode Island Reds make brown eggs. I think they taste the best. Do they taste different? Huh. I've not ever noticed eggs tasting different from the different breeds. Fingers crossed he stays put. I started watching, but had to finish chores and I didn't catch all of it yet. Yeah, he might. I don't know. I don't know. How many did you say you had? You had 3. I remember you said you had 3 wethers. Okay. 8 does and 3 wethers. Not sure I'm up to keeping intact. But so why do you have the wethers? Just out of curiosity. You've got 8 does and then you've got 3 males that don't produce. What is the purpose of your goats? Do you breed them? Beat me up, Mr. Scott says, Easter egger chickens make green eggs. Yeah, but what is an Easter egger chicken? I mean, is that is that the name of a breed? Did you say, Katie, did you say you forgot my name? Or somebody else? Nope, you got my name down. You even spelled it right, so it's not me you're talking to. As far as I know, there's no green. I can't read that. I think it's supposed to be varieties, maybe. Yeah, I was talking to Kristen one time, and it seems like she was telling me how you could cross this one with that one and get like different colored green ones. And I would love to have chickens to lay green eggs just because I think it's cool. Mom says she thought all chicken eggs tasted the same, and I did too. I thought they tasted the same. If I fix duck eggs, Greg can't tell the difference in a chicken egg and a duck egg. Black copper marron eggs better in baking goods. Really? So the copper marrons, do they taste different? Tammy is on her lunch. That's what they call them, olivators. Break, and yeah, that's the name of a breed. Oh, okay. So you did forget my name. Did you? Oh, did I know that they had? Yes. Yes, I knew that they had a baby over the weekend. Cassie sent me a video last night, I think. Americana chickens lay colored eggs. And I would say your name, and I can't even put it up on the screen because I'm using YouTube and not StreamYard. But they say hi from Russia. No, they say hi. I'm Russian is what they said. But I can't pronounce the name. Sarah, I adopted 5 does last October. Wasn't told 2 were pregnant. They had triplets in February. I got the bucklings weathered since I didn't have a separate buck pen and didn't want more babies yet. Oh my goodness. They probably did not know that they were bred, because they could sell them for a little bit more as bread or possibly bread even. Duck eggs are the best for cakes. That's what I've heard. They're good for baking. Lynn, you can ask Cassie about which chicken laid green eggs. She is the crazy chicken lady. She is, and she does have at least one that lays green eggs. I know. I've seen it, but I don't know if she knows the genetics of it or not. I'll have to ask her. Black copper marrons, the white will fluff up higher. Huh. I am going to have to get some. I'm going to have to check that out. Mom says smash that thumbs up. Sniper Wolf, hello. So, Fowler family says that they've heard that as well. Find Bobblehead Homestead and ask him about which chickens to get green eggs. Cheryl's in here. I don't think I said hi to Cheryl earlier. So she went from 5, were you saying 5 goats to 11 in 3 days time, right? You heard a turkey? Probably. I think I got 5. Peggy, Americana chicken and a brown egg layer mixed together for Easter egg. See, I was thinking that Kristen, actually, I thought that Kristen had said that, but. Sulfurous? You've tried turkey eggs before and they're a bit more sulfurous. Huh. I'm going to have to put Greg on that taste test. I don't want to do it. Do I have a freeze dryer? I do not have a freeze dryer. Roberta's Artistic Adventures, hello. When I was a kid, I couldn't eat eggs by themselves. Made me gag and barf because of the sulfur. What? Huh. Never heard of that. That's interesting. Huh? And it went away at about 12 or 13. But you can taste it in turkey eggs. Yeah, it does go by fast, Tammy. Thank you for stopping in on your break, on your lunchtime, rather. Jeff Bobblehead is chicken Geno guru. He is good. I don't have his contact. Like we don't talk. I mean, I know who he is. We just don't ever talk. Our way out is in here. Hello. Must be hypersensitive to sulfur. I went to Yellowstone and the smell was overwhelming. Hmm. I don't think I would like that. Yeah, it must be just to sulfur, I guess. Because I am sensitive to, like, you know, those plug-in, those air freshener plug-ins and perfumes and stuff like that. I'm very sensitive to stuff like that, and so to the point that if mom knows that I'm going with her somewhere, be in the car with her, or she's going with me, she won't wear perfume. Um, she knows ahead of time. But I don't notice any sulfur in eggs or anything. Diana says her husband can tell the difference in all eggs. I saw one channel. Is it Flair? Is that the name of that channel? I'm trying to think. He's got like over 1 million subscribers. I don't know. Um, Strange individual. But anyway, Greg likes watching him. I saw him where he ate ostrich eggs. They had an ostrich egg. It was emu or ostrich, and they fried it up and ate it, and it did not look good to me. It looked like I don't know, that yellow. I wouldn't want the yellow or the white of the egg, to be honest. But it looked like the yellow would be like super rich. Your husband gets major blackout migraines from perfumes. I don't. I don't. I don't know if I get. I guess I would get a headache if I was around that very much. It burns. It burns my nose and my eyes and stuff. So I don't have. I'd rather my house smell like whatever it smells like, or dog, or cat, or whatever, than those like Glade plug-ins or whatever. Um, there are odors that I do not like. You know, but like those perfumes and stuff like that. Like some candles don't set well with me. But and then some of them are okay. Um, but they hurt. They burn. They make me very uncomfortable. Perfumes, cologne, artificial fragrances give me a migraine. It's a chemical reaction because the chemicals aren't safe. Same with fake sugars. I'm cool with perfume. There is this one Britney Spears perfume that I can smell one person at Walmart if they are wearing it though. Huh. So that's one of the reasons, like, I in all the live streams mentioned the affiliate links that I have every live stream, and I haven't yet, so I can say this, that I do have affiliate links in the description below, but one is Switch Away and one is Jace Medical. Well, the thing with the Switch Away, the link, the products that when I went through them, the products that I purchased, like the soaps and the shampoos and all this stuff, personal hygiene stuff, it does not give me a headache. It doesn't cause my nose and my eyes to burn because of the fragrance. Because in a lot of it, they use essential oils, and that doesn't bother me. Um, I guess if I got too much of it, or I mean, smell of it right out of the bottle or whatever, it would. I don't know, but like Amy and I, at Living in Abundant Grace, we used to make goat milk soap, and we used essential oils, and So it's once you make the soap, once it goes through the process of being turned into soap, there's not much of a fragrance left. So when you're actually using the product, it smells good, but it's not strong like soaps made from harsh chemicals. And I know a lot of people like the way those smell, and you're not going to get that as strong in natural soaps made from natural ingredients, but you will get the effect of the essential oils. So the essential oils have a purpose, you know, have how do you say this, how do you say what, I don't even know how to say what I'm trying to say. They're good for certain essential oils are good for certain things, like some may be good for headaches or whatever. You still get that effect from the essential oils in the soap, but it's just not the harsh chemicals. It's not hard on your body, and it doesn't give me a headache or make my eyes and nose burn. So it's not uncomfortable for me. I miss something here. I'll miss a lot of things here. Stumbling over my words, trying to say what I'm trying to form sentences. I've missed a lot of comments. Let's see. We get fresh eggs from our daughter. So Katie says, I guess still talking about her husband. Yes. There's a lot of notifications going up on top of the screen. He had a severe brain injury that causes a sensitivity. I can't read. I can't see that you're talking about, that you're going to check into. For me, cilantro tastes just like a plant, celery or something. Huh. Fowler family's out. Have a good night, Mike and Tanya. Jovita finally made it in. Jovita's late, everyone. We have scent sensitivity. It's some sort of compound in the fake, whoops, about timed you out. Some kind of compound in the fake fragrances that, I can't talk, fake fragrances that cause the issue. We can use essential oils all day long. See, same here. Same here. And that's the thing, y'all check out that switchaway link down below if you're interested in that type of stuff, because they got it. Yep, lots of people think cilantro tastes like soap. Does that say soap? What does it taste like to people who use it as a spice? I don't know. Mr. MT Homestead. What's up, Mike and Ed Kirkpatrick? Good old Ed Kirkpatrick. Everybody likes Ed. And Ed has a channel now, so if you haven't subscribed to Ed, go check out his channel. Catch all his storytelling. For me, you might as well put grass clippings in there. Hey guys, remember me in your prayers, Peggy. I'm having a nerve, is that ablation? Burn the nerves in my lower back. Oh, yes, everybody remember Peggy in your prayers for her procedure tomorrow. It's neither of those. He was in a severe car accident and hit his head like 7 times. Man, that's rough. Is Amy in here? Mom wants to know. Amy was in here. I don't know if she still is. She hasn't said anything for a while. But I do know she was having problems with her phone earlier. Or maybe she wasn't. Maybe she just claiming to. Ovita says, no worries, Lorie. I will write an essay about punctuality. So I don't know how you could be punctual in this live because this is actually the second live stream. The first one, I couldn't get it going right. Like I was live and I couldn't see the chat, and there's no one to talk to if there's no chat. I don't have anything to say. Um, so there you have it. We didn't even start on time. So when you write your essay, write one for me as well. Oh, Vita, I read cilantro. I read it. Cilantro is punishment for many foods instead of garnishment. Mr. Ed is an awesome storyteller, says J.B. Conway. Yep, everybody remember Peggy, for real. Vita. The first one said. So yeah, Sarah, when I realized it wasn't working right, I did make it private so that people wouldn't jump in thinking that was the live stream. Because I was going to make this one. And so I didn't want to, like, if I left it public, a lot of people would jump into it thinking that they were in that live stream until it, like, went only 2 or 3 minutes and ended. And then they might be mad. So I went and made it private right before I started this one. Chicken and butter and thyme. And then you're in food heaven. Okay, now Annette is late. Jovita, what does Annette need to do because she's late? Ned, I need you to go to Jovita's office, and she will issue your punishment for being late. KDD was late too, but I have an excuse. I just got off work. Essay. Got to write an essay for being late. 3 pages? Oh my gosh. Beam me up, Mr. Scott. He's brutal. And it's making dinner. I mean, dinner's pretty important. Maybe we should, like, give her a little bit of slack. I don't know. She'll write real big, she says. I was late because didn't get the bell. Did you not get a notification again? It's okay. You can double space and use 24-point font. No, we need the 12-point. You can double space, but we need 12-point. Three pages, that's as bad as school days. Ovita got 2 notifications and she was still late. Are we famous? I don't know. Are you famous? Out and about with Dave and Daisy. I went live when I woke up this morning. let's see. There we go. Robert North. We didn't get a notification either. Did you just come in, Robert? Hi, Hovita. Does if they don't get a notification, do they still have to write an essay? Sharks. Does that say baseball, Daddy? I have the recipe for the best waffles in the world on my channel. 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago. You wait till they start issuing essays and then you speak up and let them know that you're here. Hey friends, I'm a long time out of school, so there is no English writing for me. I can hear the Amish coming down the road, Mom. If you're, Mom, I think I hear Amish coming down the road. If you're not outside. Jody from Australia did not get a notification. Jovita, did you get that wrench that I gave you? Because it doesn't show on here. I don't know. They just started. Ed's got a wrench. Let me try. Say something, Jovita. Mom, I'm telling you, the Amish are coming down the road. If you're not outside, you might want to get out there and see that. Say something else, Jovita. The Amish are coming. I don't know why it's not doing this. This is making me not happy. Will it let me pin it? It let me pin it. Mom, the Amish are right outside your door. And I said that really loud. Two young girls. Do you hear them really? Okay, now it won't let me unpin Jovita's message. Mommy, did you see them go by though? Because they just went by. We don't have Amish, so I don't understand who they are. Y'all don't have Amish, really? Do you know who I mean, like, can you Google them and YouTube them? Sam, I didn't get a notification either. Lorie ought to send YouTube a piece of her mind. This is, okay, Jovita. And Jovita's message is still pinned, isn't it? And it won't let me undo it. I'm not happy about all this. Robert says he can hear the horses' hooves. Sarah Smith, gotta run. Need to find my raincoat and go check on the animals. Have a good night. Have a good night, Sarah. Glad you came in. Hope it wasn't too boring. Just, that's cool. Y'all can hear that. I'm sure coming. I bet Jovita, it won't let me give you that. But I bet you if I try to put you in timeout, it would let me do that. It's not cooperating. I don't know. And it won't let me unpin your message. Hang a swing on the porch and sip iced tea while you go live. I don't like tea. This is Greg's porch. He might not mind a swing. KDD, Amish live, whoops. Okay, I can't even. Amish live with very little modern amenities because of their beliefs. It depends on what group of Amish that are in your area as to how little modern tech they use. Yeah, you know what, Katie? It didn't even occur to me to try to explain what Amish were in those terms. Mennonites, are kind of like Amish, but they vote to allow new technology. So the Amish here are horse and buggy, and I see on some of the houses out here, I see solar panels, and I don't. There's not very many solar panels, so I don't know what they're actually running with the solar panels. They're not running all of their house, or I haven't seen one that would have enough solar panels that would run a house. But they are horse and buggy. Some of I don't know about the women, but I do know some of the men have work, like cell phones for work. Um, but not all of them do. But there's I don't they're all around here. There's a lot of them because I see them every day. Country folks have to have a porch swing. It says so in the country folks manual. Well, I mean, what if I just take my shoes off? Amish and walkers areas use modern tractors, and other Amish do not. Yes, ours do use tractors. They use older tractors. I have not seen any new tractors. They're all older tractors, and I've seen them actually like pulling a trailer with a tractor, like um, like large trailers with tractors. Hi, Rosa. Yes, I'm out in the country. I'm out where the Amish are. Amish don't live in the city. Or I don't ever know. Does anybody know of Amish living in the city? Because I have never seen that. The Farmer's Almanac. And the Farmer's Almanac says you have to have a swing and to go fill up a hummingbird feeder. Yes, I live in the country. This is a homesteading channel. Homesteading, farming. Jovita, I'm still trying to. That's just really frustrating me. I mean, like, I can replace the pin. I can't even unpin your messages. I don't know. NLW football. Hello. I wouldn't mind being Amish if I could wear bright colors. Wearing bright colors is the least of my worries about being Amish. I would like to be able to live like they do, but I don't want to live like they do. I um kind of I admire them in a way because of the lifestyle they choose based on their beliefs. Um, I mean, like they have that kind of conviction that they would live that lifestyle. That's pretty cool. because that's not easy. No, it doesn't work that way. Only I can add wrenches and take them away. But Ed does have a wrench, and that's good. And I hope Ed's watching the chat. Ed's in the chat, so I hope he's watching the chat. Out about with David. Well, I keep wanting to say Sam I am. You've trained me to Sam I am. Out about with David Daisy. I must be getting sick or I'm losing my mind, but I switched from Maxwell House to Folgers. So, what's that? I drink Folgers. I think it says Sharks Baseball. I think. Hi there. Even with these glasses on, I really can't see very well with the chat. Mom, Dad just shared a video with me on Facebook. He's supposed to be in this live stream. What's he doing somewhere else? Yeah, the Amish life is not easy. It's not an easy life. Hey, sifting some soil and more is in here. Hello. Now, I do know them. Been a while since I've seen you. If you became Amish, you would have to wear dresses. See, I don't see that's yeah. No, thank you. No. I need to come your way. Someone said there's an Amish store up your way. I don't know where it is. Like, yeah, I know there's some in like out this area somewhere, but I don't know where exactly it is. Peggy's too used to AC. Do it after the live chat. Don't stress, Lorie. Rosa, I'm good. How are you? Where's Greg? He's over. He's across the street with Mom because apparently Grandma's more fun than I am. And Jovita doesn't want long hair and should have to have her cell phone. Yeah, it would be kind of hard for me to do YouTube. I don't think you can record the Amish. I don't think. Well, it depends on what order they are, but like a lot of them won't let you record their faces. I don't know if they do pictures or not. Katie says, research some of the Amish beliefs and traditions. It's hard to live up to all that they believe. Yeah, and there's different branches of them too. Vita says, no dresses. Yeah, I don't wear dresses either. I haven't worn a dress since uh teenager, 16. So, I don't know. I don't even know. 17. Lorie, can the Amish wear Crocs? No, they cannot. So I'm out. It's and you know I'm talking about dresses and no AC and all, and this is why I can't become Amish. But um, I'm not. I don't. Our religious beliefs I don't think are exactly the same. I'm not sure. I think they live more to the Old Testament rules than the the completion of the Old Testament. So I don't think that they, or at least a lot of them, are believers in Jesus Christ, and I am. So that would that right there would be my first reason for not doing that, rather than not being able to wear Crocs or have AC or all of that. Their way of life is based on their religious beliefs, and mine are based on mine, and that's where the main difference is. I don't think I think they're still more Old Testament living, but I do admire them for their strength and their commitment to their way of life. Um, just like in any church and in any group of people, whether they're Christian or are not Christian or whatever their beliefs are, there are some There are some things that go on within the Amish community that are not good, just like in other communities. So I don't like, um, how do I say? I mean, I recognize that. I recognize that there are things that they go on in their communities. And I actually met a girl here recently who got out of the Amish community um, because of abuse. And I don't guess you ever get away from that. It lurks in every type of society. I think they just make the stuff. It gets shipped and sold by muggles or whatever call normal people. What? I think Mama's furniture is great. What does that mean? They don't shipped by muggles or whatever they call normal people. The Amish, are you talking about, the Amish call us English. Yes, each branch beliefs are different. Each church, each Amish church, not just branches, but each individual church or each individual community really has its own individual laws as well. Um, there can be several of the like old um, tradition Amish, but in each community in different parts of the U.S. will be just slightly different in what that means. Old order is the word I was trying to think of. Whereas beachy Amish is going to be a little more relaxed, but not too, almost like Mennonites, I think, but I'm not for sure how close they are to Mennonites. True story about the Amish. This is from Out and About with Dave and Daisy. I'm just reading, guys, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. True story about the Amish. They make their own clothes without patterns. They measure and cut, sew it together, all custom made. Okay, that wasn't dangerous, but that's true. I think. I think. Mom thinks she's more fun now. Sad. That would be out of order. I believe and agree with the teachings of the biblical Jesus. Yeah, and I believe in the Old Testament, every part of it. But there's also the New Testament. That also speaks to Pennsylvania German. They also speak Pennsylvania German among themselves, especially in Sunday services in English with the Englishers. Yeah. It's my belief that there is contortions depending on the church. Do you wear a dress for either high school or college? Did you wear a dress for... Mom, are you kidding me? Are you asking me this right now? Really? I did not go. Let's see. Mom, you should know this answer. I didn't go to college graduation. The only reason I went to high school graduation is because my parents made me. They threatened to take away the car if I didn't go. So I went. The school required that the girls wear dresses. They wouldn't get away with that today, but they required that the girls wore dresses under their gown where you wouldn't even see the dresses anyway. I wore a split skirt instead. There you have it. The last time I wore anything close to a dress was a split skirt in high school for graduation. Thanks for reminding me, Mom. I'm Catholic, but only on only on Sundays. The dresses had no electric. Counts me out. And no electric. Try to have maximum respect. Takes all kinds to make the world go round. I think we can all learn from each other. Hey, and that's almost true. That's pretty true. There's some people that I don't want to learn from, but for the most part, they are all around town of Shoto. They have furniture store. The last time I wore a dress was at my first Holy Communion. Are you serious about being Catholic? See, I don't know a whole lot about Catholics or Catholicism, except that each church is a little bit different. Katie, what I believe is as long as the church believes in Jesus, God, the Holy Ghost as the Trinity, the smaller stuff does not matter so much. Believe the Bible to be the Word of God. I let God sift through all. I can agree with that. All the other stuff. Some Amish allow electric sewing machines because old-fashioned pedal singers are not made anymore and can't get parts for them. How come they can't make their own parts? Didn't they? What'd they do before? Deborah's late, guys. We're like 56 minutes into this course. I'm probably behind reading the chat, but Deborah is late. Jovita, what are we going to do with Deborah? I think everyone's personal spiritual journey is their own, and I feel very honored if someone speaks to their personal journey. Jovita says that is Gentry. Yes, ma'am. I wore a dress to my high school graduation and for my college. Oh, you were talking to her? No, you weren't. You were talking, you said Lorie, did you not? Old Order Amish. Yeah, so I didn't say that word because I couldn't pronounce it. Swatson, I can't, so that's why I said Old Order. Pennsylvania Dutch, yep, which is a form of German. Mennonites are a branch of the Amish. They live mostly with the same rules. However, Mennonites are allowed to use cars and some modern conveniences like YouTube. Some of them are on YouTube. Have a YouTube channel. I didn't drive until I was 26 and drove to work for 2 years with a learner's permit. I got driver's license at 28. This is true, Lorie. Lorie Carp says, can roll up jeans under graduation gowns. And they, well, actually, you know, in my high school, the gowns were really light blue. They might could have with jeans. Oh, I was mad. I didn't think, I mean, I didn't think that me wearing a dress or not wearing a dress was none of the school's business. Nor did I want to go to the graduation. We learned not what to do. Both Amish and Mennonites serve in the... Wait, both Amish and Mennonites serve in the military. They believe in serving both their heavenly Father and their earthly kings. I don't know about that. I do not know about Amish and Mennonites serving in the military, especially the Amish. It's more fun being Pentecostal. We have a lot of great times at church. Evening, Jake. Late Jake. Nunya, Texas on the back 20. Sorry guys that are coming in late. It's kind of been the theme all night. Weather and people being late. Most people didn't get a notification though. But anyway, Jovita has promised to write an essay because she was late. But truthfully, the live stream started late because I had technical difficulties. So that's kind of been a theme all night, or all this live stream. Deborah will rewatch the live, but I did hit the thumbs up on the way in. Deborah's in here. Huga Homestead is in here. Yes, ma'am. Lorie, I'm Catholic. Generations and generations, and we believe in God, the Spirit, the Holy Ghost. Sam. Oh, I gotta get used to that. Out and about with Dave and Daisy. Cause see, I knew your name was Dave, and I didn't want to say anything for the longest time, so I was Sam, 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 Sam. I am, and now you're Sam. Okay, let me read what Dave has to say. I'm Free Will Baptist. That's right there with Pentecostal. Free Will Baptist is not right there with Pentecostal. There's a big difference in going to the churches. Close, I guess. I guess I could see some similarities. I don't know. We could argue it. That would. Amish are great builders and farmers. Hey, if I was Amish, maybe I could get this goat shelter built and a chicken coop that looks, you know, decent. I don't know what you're trying to say. Well, I do. I serve with them. You serve, oh, you serve with Amish? Is that what you're saying? Beam me up. Mr. Scott's going to surf off. My blessings to y'all. Thanks for chilling and talking with you. Well, glad you came in. Hope to see you next time. I rewatch lives. Jovita says, I rewatch lives on Fridays and Saturdays on my days off. Hi. Can't read it. KOB 90. Pay the Amish to do it for me. It'd be expensive. Buy the materials and have to pay them. Their stuff is not cheap. Like, it costs money. I always thought the Free Will Baptist was just like the Pentecostal churches. I don't. I would have pretty chicken coops if the Amish built it. Yeah. How about them cowboys? Yep, I served. Oh, it disappeared. I served with the recruited Amish and Mennonites into the Marines. So, okay, like, my understanding is that they don't believe in fighting, even for defense. Even, like, if someone was to break into their home. Like, some of them, the real strict ones don't even believe in, like, defending your home. Thank you, Robert MacMedia. Let's hit the like button. It's been over an hour. So I need to get off here because I've got other things I got to do. And I'm getting a headache. Somebody must be wearing perfume because I'm getting a headache. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here. And thank you guys for coming in and watching the videos. The videos are doing well. You guys are watching a lot of them. I mean, watching a lot. You're not skipping out on the videos. You're watching all the way through. And I appreciate that because that helps the channel a lot. So I got to read this. DGR for freedom. I am Christian and follow the teachings of Jesus Christ, my Savior, to the best of my ability. Me too. Thank you, guys.